Hello, welcome to a short tutorial on how to look at your students' work on Whiteboard.fi, as well as be able to export that and be able to see their answers. So you've already made something on the whiteboard as your teacher on my whiteboard side, and now you want your students to do that problem, annotate, all that stuff. So now this is what the student's going to see. You're going to have them go to the same web address that you did, whiteboard.fi, and they're just going to join the class. So they're going to enter that code, or maybe you put this in Google Classroom or Seesaw or wherever it is you link things. They have to type their name, and then they can join this class. So their screen looks a lot like yours, and they've got the options down below to change tools, and they can clear their whiteboard if it gets too messy. But they need to toggle to the teacher side to see what the teacher is asking. So the teachers ask them to simplify this equation below. So this student, we're going to go ahead and let her get that correct. 5x plus 3x is 8x. And so now when I go back to the teacher side of this, and now I click on my class, their whiteboards are going to appear down below. So right now I've logged in and added a few students on different devices. And so if I go through and look at what those students are doing, I'll try to go in on my other devices and do that. We can go ahead and see what they are drawing. So maybe somebody wants to try to draw a square. Maybe they're not listening to directions. I'm just trying to show you what you get to see as students are putting things on there. So you can see all of those things right there. So if I want to look at them, if I click on that individually, I can see one closer. And let's go to one that actually has this. So let's go to this one. And the actions that I can do, I can save that. I can erase that whiteboard. I could kick the student out if I need to. Or I can push the teacher whiteboard to the student. So maybe I've written something on mine and I want to push that to them. My whiteboard is now going to that student. So you have all of this stuff on here, and let's go look at what that looks like on that student's end. So if I go over to the student end, because I've pushed mine onto theirs, they can clear that whiteboard now. So as they clear it, that allows them to then redo that problem. So maybe you wrote a little note on yours, pushed it to them. They can then resubmit that. So let's say we go back and we write our answer here. We go back into the teacher view, and now I can see there's that 8x that Steph had just rewritten over that. So once you have all your whiteboards of your students, you can see what they're doing in real time. If you want to be done with things and have some other, the settings gear gives you some other options. So you can close the room, you can clear all their whiteboards. Hey, we're going to start a new problem, wipe them all out. Here's where you're going to save these as a PDF. So if I want to save all the whiteboards as a PDF, if I click on that, you can add a custom note if you want to that. You can include the teacher whiteboard so you know what was on yours. And now I'm going to save that as a PDF. So it's loading. This is what it's thinking about. So here's your PDF. It is 4 pages long. So there's my teacher whiteboard, and then there's every kid's. So it might not be something you want to print or print multiple pages to a sheet of paper, but it's definitely something that now you have all of those kids' work right here in one document. So as we go back and think about, that teacher board, remember that there's the two sides. There's my whiteboard. So if I want to give them a new problem, I can easily change that by clearing and starting over. And then there's the my class side with options under the gear. So good luck. I hope that helps you interact with your students whenever you're in class, or if you're remote, that can work as well. Good luck.